It's a homecoming heartbreaker today. Arkansas Pine-Bluff comes on the road. They steal a win 38-37 again with Butch Alcindor. I'm Brett Dolan. Butch, sometimes after a game you go back and you think, well, here's a particular play that turned the game around. This was a big impactful play in the game. I can think of 8 in this game.
This is going to be one that they're going to relive the entire night tonight. It's going to be the one that got away because the Tigers had several chances in the second half, and what makes it hurt even worse is they actually played so good. They went in at halftime. They made all the big adjustments. They came out. They stopped the rushing attack. They did a good job on Anderson, but late in the fourth quarter when Arkansas Pine-Bluff needed to make a big play, they came up with a big play.
Tigers had 14 straight points in the third quarter. They took that 5-point lead. It looked like they were on their way to a third straight touchdown. First and goal from the 5. They end up punting on that drive. And then, of course, after giving up back-to-back bombs, they still have a chance to win the game, and the field goal try blocked.
And there were some problems late in the half with clock management and trying to get that field goal off. They never did get the field goal attempt, and that happened in the second half, too. Down the stretch there, the time kind of just ticked away from them real quick down the stretch. But the bottom line is they had a really good shot at a field goal. They had a really good attempt. Chris Medina, I didn't really see the snap. I don't know how good the snap was, but the ball never really got up. They made a block, and that was the game, 38-37.
It was an entertaining game. Let's take a look at our highlights from this homecoming contest here at BBVA Compass Stadium. And really, Davion Porter was a big factor early, Butch, because of the shiftiness and his ability to pick up big gains.
And he was a big factor late in the fact that he could not be on the field for the most crucial drive of the game because he injured his ankle. We saw him on the sideline with ice on his ankle. But he had a great game, and that was a little screen pass that caused the hit to Davion Porter, and boy, did he make the best of it. And then right there is Patipa. He tries to go in, and he goes in for the touchdown, and the Tigers are moving the ball. And then what a great interception right there. What a play. Fantastic play by Demetrius. He came out and really got a big play there. And then we go back to Porter again, making his presence felt.
Just so hard to tackle. Of course, he had to spend the last couple of minutes on the bench with an ice pack on his ankle or on his foot. How about this score, though, the big one on third down to Larry Clark?
Causey did so many things well today, and then here we go. The kick, as you can see, it never really got up. The guy who blocked it was almost 5 yards from the line of scrimmage, and that usually doesn't happen. So for some reason, the kick never got up in the air, and that was a really good opportunity. Really a tough one. You could tell, you could watch Coach Asbury leaving the field. You know how disappointing it is because he knows how hard these guys work for this, and to be in position to win it and not take it home, it is tough to deal with.
And how hard he and his staff worked. He was down on his knees for several minutes after the game just trying to digest this one. We had 621 yards of total offense at half. We have more than 1,000 yards of total offense in the game.
Well, like I said before, you couldn't really get up to go to the fridge if you wanted to get a drink or something or go buy a hot dog here because you were definitely going to miss something. And you look at it, it's passing, it's rushing, it's everything. It was a fantastic game to watch and to call like we did. But like I said, for the Tigers, the way it ended was very, very frustrating.
And for Arkansas Pine-Bluff, their senior quarterback, so accomplished, so many records he will set over the course of his career. He made 2 big throws to the same wide receiver in the second half that gave his team, in essence, the win.
Benjamin Anderson was outstanding in the first half, did a great job, didn't do much in the second half until they needed it the most, and he made those 2 big passes, and they cashed it in for big scores.
The Tigers do not get win number 6. They'll take their cracks next week against a good Grambling State team right back here at BBVA Compass Stadium, a battle of the Tigers.
It will be. And it'll be a good chance for the TSU Tigers to try to pull off the upset and see if they can climb a little higher in that Western Conference.
Texas Southern can't come out on top today. Arkansas Pine-Bluff wins at 38-37 for Butch Alcindor. I'm Brett Dolan from BBVA Compass Stadium.